Hello everyone, for August fruit, flowers, and vegetables, here at Grow Health TV. This is a lovely flower. It's a crape myrtle. Just a shot of another crape myrtle. They're just gorgeous. They bloom 3 or 4 months out of the summer every year. And my nectarines. This is a 2.5-year-old tree. It has wonderful nectarines. I lost almost all of them because of the weather. It was very, very rainy. They split, and we got some brown rot, but I did end up with a couple dozen of them. My peaches were toast. I had to remove all of those from the tree, but I did get some good sized nectarines. As you can see, that's a large man's hand, and he has it's bigger than a baseball. And they're delicious. We ate some. They're just wonderful. And here's another shot. That stuff on there is kaolin clay. It's for fruit borers, and there's 5 or 6 different kinds that attack your stone fruits, and it protects them. Without it, you're not going to get anything if you're growing in temperate zones. I'll do a video on that later. Here's my melons, my watermelons. As if you're watching, you know that they got destroyed. I had to replant them twice, so they're in late. These are shots from the end of July. They're doing well. We've got some little baby fruits on there. There we go. We have some flowers there. And they're doing good. They're in about a 4 by 8 bed, so 32 square feet. And I don't recommend putting that black stuff down. It's what goes on roofing, but I ran out of the other stuff that's non-toxic. This will come up at the end of this year, but I was in a bind. But you can use it. You just can't leave it on the ground because it will break down, and it's toxic if it breaks down into your soil. So I don't recommend using it, but like I say, I was in a bind, and well, it's down there now. I had some left over in the barn. But like I said, this is the end of July, and I have some shots coming up here of some melons the end of August. I'm recording this the end of August, and I have honeydew and watermelon, several different types of each. You can see 2 different types there. We've been really, really wet in the last couple of weeks. When I took these shots, we were very dry, so the leaves, of course, are browning a little bit. But you can see the different types of melons, and those are zinnias I got in there in the melon patch. It's a different type there, a honeydew. I don't remember which. And that cayenne pepper right up there in the right-hand corner helps ward off things. And we have a little watermelon growing there. It's, I don't know, about the size of a softball right then. And this honeydew too, you see it broke off the vine already. You can't tell, but it's ripe. It's not super ripe, but it's ripe. And here's another one on the fence to keep the bunnies out. I've got it double fenced. These are giant lilies. This was actually taken in July. More shots in July. You can see the back ones are already dying. This is a lovely dahlia. They're just beautiful. This was also taken in the end of July. And of course, more crape myrtles. This variety gets about 10 foot high by 20 foot wide when it finishes. This one is a few years old. It's probably about 6 foot, 7 foot by 5 or 6 feet. They're just lovely. They're even brighter in the sunshine. And my zucchini are doing very well still. I did plant a couple more little ones. These here are the ones I planted originally, and they do well all summer long. I know a lot of people plant them again. I planted a couple more again. They're real young yet. I usually pick my zucchini when they're medium to large size. I like that, more bang for your buck. Sometimes, depending on what I'm preparing, I will pick them when they're very small and very tender. I wanted you to show you this. This is, you see the bruising on the tomato there? See little 2 stink bugs? Well, that's what they do. They nibble on your tomatoes and they will bruise. And I wanted to take a shot of this and show you just what happens. They're just hanging out there. I do sell crepe myrtles. If you're interested, you can visit my website. I'll be putting them on there shortly. But I just love them. I have 7 varieties, I believe, about 15, 18 trees on the property. Say hello to my little friend, sitting on a beautiful mini sunflower. These sunflowers are gorgeous. They're about 3 or 4 feet high. A lovely, lovely yellow. Oh, he doesn't like me hovering over him. There he goes. Bye. Anyway, they're lovely. Sometimes in the light they look orange and sometimes they look yellow. They're more of a yellow than an orange. They're just brilliant. They almost look fluffy looking. Anyway, I have seeds. I'll be planting more next year because I just love them. Gorgeous. Tomatoes are doing great too. These are little heirloom tomatoes. Yellow pear. And of course we have another heirloom here. They're just great. See how big that is? It's over a pound. We have a little tomato worm that has a bunch of eggs, wasp eggs on it. And they actually hatch out. They kill the little bugger and hatch out, and they'll destroy the rest of your tomato worms. So I just leave them be. This is a yellow brandywine, by the way. They're good size, and brandywines are delicious. If you haven't tried one, you have to. And this is my muscadine. I have, I don't know, 3 or 4 vines. 2 of them are very old. They're ripening up. We actually are getting a couple ripe ones here and there, but they really don't ripen until September, October, even into November. The wild ones are ripe into November sometimes, but September, October. I take cuttings from these and sell them. They are delicious, no spray. I just love them, and they're extremely healthy to eat. One of the best superfruits in the world. High ORAC value. Very good, very large berry, very firm. They don't ship well because when you pull them off the vine, it leaves a little hole there. So that's why they're not readily available. But they are great. You just gotta love them. So like, share, and subscribe, like always. And thanks from growhealthtv. Check out my website, growhealthtv.com, if you want any muscadines or crepe myrtles, t-shirts, mugs, or CBD oil. Be an advocate for growing and eating healthy food by supporting my channel. Ciao.